few months ago, I accidentally got my neighbor evicted. And the worst part, it all started because of a taco. Let me set the scene. I live in a decently quiet apartment complex in a mid-sized city, the kind of place where people mostly mind their business, smile awkwardly in the hallway, and don't really interact unless absolutely necessary. Except for one guy, my neighbor in 3B. I still don't know his real name to me, he's just Taco Guy. Why? Because literally every interaction I ever had with him involved tacos in some way. He was either offering me tacos, talking about tacos, or screaming about tacos while blasting reggaeton at absurd hours. I swear, I once heard him yelling Viva la Taco at like 3 a.m. over a Bad Bunny beat. Iconic, but also incredibly annoying when you're trying to sleep. So one Friday night, I'm home alone binge-watching The Bear. Ironic. And no one trying to trick myself into thinking I can cook something more complicated than it's around 11 p.m. when I start hearing the usual thump of music from his place, except this time it's louder than usual. Like bass shaking the walls loud. I tried to ignore it for a while, but eventually curiosity and mild concern gets the better of me. Step into the hallway and I can't believe what I'm seeing. Taco Guy has dragged a full-on charcoal grill into the hallway. I'm talking open flames, smoke, tortillas flying. He's shirtless, wearing flip-flops, and flipping carne asada like he's hosting a cookout in someone's backyard, except we're in an enclosed apartment hallway with smoke detectors and sprinklers and fire hazards. I just kind of stare for a second. He looks up at me all proud and yells, "You want tacos?" Like this is completely normal. I politely decline because honestly, how long has that meat been sitting out? And gently suggest that maybe grilling inside a building isn't the safest door. Legal thing to do. He laughs and says, "You sound like a gentrified hater." Which, first of all, what? I'm also Latina. Second, I'm trying to prevent us both from dying in a grease fire, my guy. Anyway, I go back into my apartment and try to ignore it. But it's getting smokier and louder. People are starting to peek out of their doors. And it smells like a food truck exploded in the hallway. That's when I decide to call the non-emergency fire department number. I didn't want to be that neighbor, but I genuinely thought this could end with the building catching fire. Spoiler, I was right to be worried. The fire department shows up maybe 10 minutes later, pretty fast, actually, and that's when everything goes sideways. Taco Guy immediately starts arguing with them, saying he's not doing anything wrong, that this is his culture and that they're oppressing him. They try to stay calm and explain why he can't have open flames in a hallway, but he keeps pushing it. And then, in what I can only describe as a moment of chaotic genius or complete idiocy, he picks up a taco and throws it at one of the firefighters. I swear to you, I have never seen a taco fly in slow motion before, but I did that night. Obviously, that did not go over well. The firefighters shut everything down immediately. He's told there will be fire code violations, possible fines, and they file a report with the landlord. Turns out this wasn't his first offense. Apparently, he once tried to deep fry churros in the elevator, and there were multiple noise complaints against him. This whole hallway taco stunt was just the final straw. About a week later, I saw him moving out. No shirt, no shoes, carrying a George Foreman grill and looking extremely pissed. He saw me watching from my window and flipped me off with a tortilla in hand. A poetic ending, honestly.